Welcome back to another edition of Diamond in the Rough Sports Talk. For today's special guest, we have the human highlight reel himself, the very electrifying Mr. Kaden Willams. Welcome to Diamond in the Rough Sports Talk.
Thank you for having me.
Sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Now, you guys are just coming off a dominating win yesterday against Assumption, I believe it was, correct? Just tell us about that. Just tell us about the type of team y'all have going at St. James High School. You know, everybody can tell you're a very special team. Just tell us a little bit about your team and how are y'all just dominating people week after week?
We practice good. We have a great coach that everybody's bought in. And our coach, he wants us he tells us that he don't want us at our peak yet. So he don't want us to be as good as we can be right now. So keep working. Feel me? We're gonna be good when we finally get there. You know, we got a great lineman. Most our team is made up of mostly seniors. So everybody know what it takes to win. That's the outcome of it.
Absolutely. And y'all getting it done, man. Y'all keep up the hard work. So take us back last week. You had 5A team, Thibodeau came into town, and you guys dominated that game as well. But what I specifically want to talk about is your, 99-yard touchdown run?
Sure.
Talk to us about that. What were you seeing on that play? What were some of the things you saw pre-snap? Because the way you read it, it was beautifully, and the hole opened up, and man, I tell you, the way you hit the hole, it was something special to see. So could you talk to us a little bit about that run?
How the game was going, I know like every run I had, it was about like 10 yards. And once I get up to the safety, I know it's over. But more like as soon as defense got the stop, I'm thinking like, man, what if I get this 99-yard touchdown? As soon as I got it, the hole open, bust through it, seen the safety. And like he was talking while he was chasing me, I'm like, man, this man not finna catch me.
Absolutely. And just some more insight on that game. You had 16 rushes for 331 yards and 4 touchdowns. So from watching film all week, was that the game plan just to get you the football because y'all saw something in their defense that helped you to feel like you would have a big game, or is it just something you got in the flow of the game and the rhythm as things went along, you was able to see, okay, this is going to be a big night for me?
It's really my linemen. Like if we throwing the ball too much and it's not really working, like they fussing at me. Like I call the plays, they tell them like, man, run the ball, man. Like just keep running. It's really just my linemen. Like they really control like the offense.
Absolutely, and that's great, man. When you have a great offensive line, you can do so many different things. You know, people forget that the game is still won in the trenches. You know, so that's always a great thing to have, a good offensive and defensive line as well.
Sir.
Now, you play excellent vision on numerous occasions. Has your vision always been elite, or is this something that, or has your vision evolved just as you've been playing the game of football?
It's gotten better, but since I was small, I think first little league time, first time I ever touched the ball, I think I scored. So it's like it's been something that I had since I was young, and as I got older, it got better.
Now you mentioned Little League. I'm just curious. Did you play for the Vassar Rams?
I played for Bayou Lafourche Raiders. No, it's
okay. Yeah. I played for the Vassar Rams. I remember Bayou Lafourche Raiders. We were always big rivals.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, man. Now, the game of football has evolved tremendously, specifically at the running back situation. You know, running backs are asked to do more things now in today's game. They're asked to catch out of the backfield, run routes like a receiver, and also, of course, be able to carry the ball. Do you consider yourself every down back?
Yes, sir. Of course, definitely. Well, I've been playing running back since I was small. And when I first got to St. James, they moved me to receiver. I really didn't know how to catch really. So it's something new to me. Cause we already had a great running back there. And then we had another great running back right behind him. So I just wanted to get on the field. So I had to play receiver. So that helped me with my catching and my route running. And I already could play running back. So that was natural right there.
Put it all together. Now, who is your favorite running back in the league that you try to emulate your game after? You take some things that you see that they may do well, you try to put it into your game as well.
Camaro, of course. Everybody call me Baby Camaro. But before that, it was Reggie Bush. He used to be my favorite running back.
Absolutely. Yeah. Reggie Bush, I think Reggie Bush set the tone for this new generation of running backs because it was just like every time he touched the football, it was a touchdown. So when you see that Reggie Bush era come through USC, everybody wanted to be like Reggie Bush, So that was a game changer with him as well. What would you say are some essential skills that a successful running back must have, in your opinion?
Vision, great strength. And he has to be quick, and he has to be able to block, really protect the quarterback.
Absolutely. That goes back to that modern day running back we're talking about. They asked to do a lot more.
Yes, sir.
Now you're in an offense that's surrounded by playmakers with a great offensive line, as we mentioned earlier. In your opinion, do you honestly feel like you guys have what it takes to make a run at the state championship?
Definitely. We have a great quarterback. We have Kyle Pre, a 4-star receiver. We have Kobe Brown, who probably should be a 4-star receiver. Man, we could pick your poison, Anybody
right.
could put on.
Absolutely. Now, what running scheme do you feel complements your skill set the best? Would you say more of a power scheme with guard, tackle, pull around, or would you say you more successful in the zone type of scheme?
Like inside zone. I could see the field better, cutbacks and all that. Things like that.
Absolutely. And for my last question, you have a 3.8 grade point average. Please express to us, how do you balance school and football?
Well, our coach is doing a great job. They give us study hall before practice. So it's 30 minutes of doing your homework, studying. If you have a test, you could go see teachers. The teachers stay after school, so you could go see the teachers if you need any help in the classes. So our coach is doing a great job in at home. My mom, my dad did do a great job. Back then, I had no choice because he used to take my phone if I make bad grades. Nobody won't get punished.
Right. That's the true definition of a student athlete, man. That's great. Keep that up. Well, that's all the questions I have for you. Netherville, the floor is now yours.
Kaden, from watching your tape, you a home run hitter. Can that one person bring you down? I've seen people try to tackle you lower, but your lower leg strength is outstanding. What type of workouts do you do to have such strong legs?
I do squats, leg press, box jumps, things of that nature to keep me quick and keep my legs under me.
How much do you squat and leg press?
I could squat 415. That's my max right now, I think. And I don't know my max for a leg press, but we don't really do leg press that much because somebody got hurt on the thing. Coach don't want us really doing it right now. But
it's very few running backs that can come out the backfield, catch out the back in a flat or put them in a slot, but also you return kickoff well. How did it make you feel when your coach told you when you put the extra workload on you and told you that you're going to be returning kicks as well?
Well, it started my 9th grade year. I started kickoff return my 9th grade year. My coach, well, actually, 8th grade year, he wanted me to play because our 8th grade is connected to our high school. So if you're in 8th grade, you can play varsity. He wanted me to play, but I had just got to the school. So I guess he said next year, that's my job. Yeah. play kickoff return from ninth grade now to now.
What did you work on in the offseason that's paying out major this year to help you?
But after I broke my ankle last year, I worked on ankle mobility to get my ankle back functioning right. And then after that, getting my speed back up because I had gained a little weight, which was good. So I had to, get my speed back to how it was normally.
Your height is 5'9", and you're like 190 pounds. But again, your tape don't lie. In my opinion, you are one of the top 3 running backs in the state of Louisiana right now. You have the numbers. You have the tape. Do you think your height is keeping scouts from offering you like time schools?
Yeah, the tape this year is where it should be. But last year, I had to shut the offense a little bit with Shaz and Daniel, people like that. So this is my breakout year, literally.
Most running backs have to get to the second level to hit top level speed. Immediately when a ball is hyped, you come out the gate at top level speed. What did you credit this to?
My trainers, we work a lot on stop and starts, getting the full speed quick. And some of that's what we worked on, speed.
Is that God-given speed, or do you have a little track history as well?
Well, I always been fast, but then when I started running track, you get a little faster, things like that. So working on my legs, parachutes, running in the sand, I get my speed right now.
What would be your academic major in any college you attend?
Probably mass communication.
How does your coaches and parents instill confidence in you?
They stay on me. They tell me get better every day. Take one game at a time, take one play at a time. Everything's gonna come. Be patient.
What do you look for in a defense, especially the linebackers, before the ball is being snapped?
I look for where the eyes looking. Well, my quarterback, he does a good job of, he can I don't know how to explain it, but he can make the linebackers jump up to see if they're gonna come, like if they blitzing. And most of the time, they blitz the one hole, I'm right behind them. Like they come through the hole, I'm going right behind them.
What are some of your hobbies outside of football?
Well, football is really all I do. Work out mostly, but I'm chilling at the house playing the game.
Tell the world 3 things about yourself that they don't know.
I'm actually from Napoleonville, Louisiana, where we just played against Assumption. The first sport I ever played was baseball, and I caught a pick before I scored a touchdown. And I was number 75 my first year playing football.
Do you see you guys making a deep, deep playoff run?
Yes, I feel like we can make it to the dome if we keep our head on straight, stay away from injury, and believe.
For my last question, what is your burning desire?
To make it to the NFL, be a Hall of Famer. Because my mom always said, a lot of people want to make it to the NFL, but it's what you do when you get there. So I just don't want to make it to the NFL. I want to be great when I make it there.
The gold jacket.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, Kaden, before we end the interview, would you mind sharing social media platforms with us so everybody who views this can follow you and keep up with your journey?
Instagram is its.Kaden6, and my Twitter is Kaden2023.
Absolutely. Well, Kaden, man, it's been a pleasure having you on Diamond in the Rough Sports Talk. You're an unbelievable player. You're a great student. We just want to see you keep it up, man. We're rooting for you and your team as well, and we want the best for you, man.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. And with that being said, this will conclude this episode of Diamond in the Rough Sports.